Hey, all you motorsports maniacs, make sure you join us in North Bend, Oregon, July 8th through the 13th for Sandfest 2008.
Moab is known for extreme rock crawling trails like the Moab Rim. Even using great care, our group still managed to have a few close calls. This gave our Warren Winch group a chance to strut their stuff. Okay, we've made it to the next stop. Now, one thing I noticed as we were traveling along, not only are there a lot of different manufacturers, but each individual has taken and done something totally different with their vehicle. A lot of them have bolt-on parts. A lot of them have specialty parts on it. We're standing here, with my good buddy John here, Big John. Now, he came in from Texas, and it's kind of interesting to find out a little bit about him, a little bit about where he came from, and a whole lot about what he does to his Yamaha Rhino. Tell us about your Rhino.
Well, I've got aftermarket roll cage on it. It seats 4 adults. We've brought some cooler racks to fit on the back, a canvas top, keep the shade over your head all times, and stereo, and a lot of other goodies we got to it.
Okay, John, now it sounds like you got a lot of good stuff on there for sure. Now, is this a write-off for business? I mean, since you do have a business, I'm writing this off for a business because we're up here shooting the show, having a great time. Is that what you and your wife are doing too?
Yeah, absolutely. We're taking advantage of everything this country will offer us, and so we're up here promoting our product and having a good time.
That's right, because it's all about recreating responsibly on public land, and we're up here doing it. Another one of the great publications up here covering the UTV Rally, second annual, I might say. Troy, you guys were up here last year. What was the name of your book last year?
It was Cartwheelin' Magazine. This year, just last issue, we changed it to UTV Off-Road Magazine, mainly because the decline in the market for the golf carts and the increase in the market for the UTVs. So we're up here covering the event, which is an all-UTV event, and that's what our magazine is mainly focusing on this year.
Now, that's a great thing. I'm probably one of the only ones left with one of those hot rod golf carts. Still love it for sure. My daughter Courtney and I have a blast in it. But, one of the great things about doing a TV show or a magazine, Troy, is the fact you get to build projects all the time.
That's right.
Tell me about the project you got going on now.
Right now, we got a Polaris RZR, and we've been building it up as a project RZR in the magazine. Have a lot of product on it, Dragonfire cage, OMF wheels, Goodyear MTR tires. We have some Machine Tricks mirrors, side mirrors, Extreme Fabrication center mirror. Just the list goes on and on. A lot of billet stuff from Todd's Custom Billet, as well as Accutronics.
You talked about all the different manufacturers. We haven't talked to Team Green in quite a while. Reed Nordine here from Kawasaki. Reed, you're up here as an enthusiast, I might say, even though you are a Kawasaki employee. Tell me about what you got going on with this new UTV.
Well, first of all, I love Moab, and coming here in Jeeps for years, I had to experience it in a side-by-side. And we're new to the market with the Terex, and it's an absolutely awesome machine, and I wanted to come up here and put it through its paces, and, being boys will be boys. We had to play with it a little bit, and the good guys at Funko Motorsports modified a unit of theirs, and they allowed me to take it on this trip to kind of test it out for them. So we're here supporting the event, and we brought a lot of parts and tools and shovels and winches and everything else just to help people out, and that's what we're here for, really, is to help out the sport, make it a good event, make sure everybody has a safe and really good time.
Well, that's right. That's what we're about here, too, on Motorsports Mania. Now, one of the things you mentioned, Funko Motorsports, is this Gil or Grant George's?
Well, Gil, grandfather Gil, he's the creator he's the mad scientist behind everything. But Greg and Grant are the key players back there. They're the ones that put in yeoman's hours for sure on their own race cars, as well as all their play toys.
If you're wondering how far we've traveled on our trip to the top, believe it or not, we've only gone a tad over 3 miles in 3.5 hours. Let's see if we can get down the mountain faster as we head back to UTV Rally headquarters.